Hello, Nevyka here. Welcome to this next episode of Trails of Cold Steel 2. So, they just attacked Keldic in a cowardly, shamelessly way, and we will not be having that. It's time to get our revenge. After we talk to people on the ship, yeah, I know, not super fun, but after that went down, everyone has something to say, everyone is pumped up, and I want to see how mad they are. Give me motivation too. Okay, both the main cannons and secondary armaments are good to go. There's every chance the Courageous will be attacked during this operation, so we need to be ready to retaliate. Still, don't worry about us. The Courageous was built for this, and we're all prepared for anything. You guys should be 100% focused on the task at hand. You need no need to worry about us. I'll shoot down anything that even tries to pose a threat to the Courageous. I trust you. Gaius, my man. This operation's success or failure will have a significant impact on Eustace's resolve going forward. He can't do it on his own, though. He needs all of us to support him, perhaps now more than ever. Even though you're a new addition to the crew, we'll be counting on you too, Linde.
Of course!
This operation's success or failure This is the 4th Armored Division. Our tanks are all in position. The RMP has also reached Point B and commenced surveillance of Berea Hard's southern entrance.
Acknowledged. Please continue to stand by. Barring any sudden changes, the operation should begin at the scheduled time.
Acknowledged. Waiting on your signal. Dealing with the military like that must be really stressful. I'm glad to see that she's holding up okay.
Phew, this is a giant responsibility, but so far, things are going according to plan. You can leave everything here to me, Reen. You have more than enough to worry about as it is.
Man, I would be stressed out and worried as heck, having to talk to the army like that.
There's no way we can forgive Duke Alberea for setting a whole town on fire like that. We're gonna make him answer for it. Let's do this. I gave the Courageous' engines a tune-up, so they're all ready for the operation to begin. We can't let Duke Alberea get away with this. We just can't.
No, we won't. I still can't believe that Duke Alberea would resort to something this drastic. And honestly, as part of the four great houses, it's hard for me not to feel somehow complicit in all this. But the way I feel is trivial compared to what Eustace must be going through. That's exactly why we need to make sure that you're the ones to bring the Duke to justice today. It has to be you. We'll keep an eye on your surroundings from up above once we've dropped you off at Aurochs Fort. Remember, you and your classmates have to be the ones to bring the Duke to justice. It wouldn't be right otherwise. If there's one thing this war's taught me is that the powerless are always victimized by those with power. When I think about how my hometown could have suffered the same fate as Keldic, I can hardly hold back my anger. That's why it's more important than ever that we work together now. We can't let people keep abusing their power like this. None of us want to let something this horrible happen ever again. That's why we need to work together and ensure this operation's success.
I finished scouting out the area around Berehard, and now I know the best place for us to stand by. If it all goes like I think it's gonna go, we'll pretty much be able to strike Aurochs Fort while it's wide open. You can do it, Reen. I've done everything I can to get this ship ready for the big operation. Don't mess it up, Reen.
Hey. Don't be talking like that to me, Missy. We got this. I don't think there's any to report. Anything to do? Nope. Anyone? Oh yes, someone is here. Sara! Is something wrong, Instructor?
Oh, it's you. Sorry, just lost in thought.
It just crossed my mind that we're probably gonna run into the Northern Jaegers at Aurochs Fort too. So we can't afford to get complacent just because the army is giving us a nice diversion. We'll need to be really careful. Keep that in mind as you're making your preparations. It's not just the provincial army we have to account for this time. Thanks for letting me know. We'll probably run into the northern Jaegers at the fort too. Keep that in mind. Okay, Sara. Thank you. I hope she's okay. I wonder why they're making me, like, bring her along. Like, nothing better happened to our Sara. Okay, what's here? As a member of House Alberea, I have a duty to stop my father from sullying our name with any more of his foolishness. Only then will the people of Cruzen and Keldic in particular be able to truly say that justice has been done.
While that may be true, you needn't feel as though you have to do it all alone. Never forget that we're all here to help you.
Thank you, Your Highness. I cannot say what my brother has in mind, but I know what I want to do and I fully intend on seeing it through. And I'll do it with the rest of Class 7 by my side. We'll be with you all the way.
The Imperial Army's already made preparations for Duke Alberea's arrest. It's truly a shame that things have come to this. Still, I pray every day to Adios for your success.
As a member of House Alberea, stopping my father is my burden to bear. But I cannot do it alone. Please, lend me your strength. Of course, Eustace. You can have everything. Oh, poor Eustace. It must suck that your dad's the bad guy pretty much all the frickin' time.
This whole operation's gonna end up being pretty big, right? I hope Teresa doesn't get swept up in it somehow. Ah! What the hell am I doing worrying about this now? That's not like me at all. Operation, operation, operation. That's all I've got to think about. And you guys too. Rah, rah, Thors! We've got this. Teresa will be just fine. I've just got to not worry about her and think about this operation. If you want me to put you through the ringer beforehand, though, I've got you covered. Just give me the sign.
Not this time. That son of a bitch. I can't believe he'd even try to pull this shoot. I don't give a rat's ass how great his house is. Nobody sets fire to a town of innocent people and gets away with it. You guys are the best chance we've got at making that bastard pay for this. Do not screw this up. Damn, Loggins. Loggins curses a lot. He's the filthy mouthed quote-unquote one here. Ugh, I can't even remember the last time something made me this mad. You see? That has to pay, and you guys are gonna make sure he does. We will. We'll make the butt pay. I've been to Keldic before for some R&R. It was such a happy place, filled with the sounds of people bustling around and enjoying themselves. How could someone want to burn all that down? And is there nothing we can do for its people? Keldic used to be such a peaceful place, filled with the sounds of people happily living their lives. Is there nothing we can do for them? Aww. Everyone feels the same way right now.
We've got some tough opponents this time. The Cruzen Provincial Army is enough trouble as it is. But we might run into the Northern Jaegers too.
True.
At least we'll have Captain Claire and the 4th Armored Division support. But we'll still need to be careful.
Maybe so, but no one's going to defeat us, noble, Jaeger, or otherwise. This operation will be a success. It must be. You're right. We can't afford to fail, and we won't.
Right. It's the least we can do after all the people of Keldic have done for us.
Eustace is doing everything he can to right his father's wrongs, no matter how difficult. We can't let him carry that burden alone. No matter who stands in our way, we will make this a success.
Oh, who cares about Eustace? The Northern Jaegers are a high-ranking corps. We'll need to watch out for them. The fact that Sara's taking point this time kind of worries me too.
Huh? Why?
Just does. Just make sure you're prepared and don't let your guard down against them for even a second.
I agree. I agree, Fee. So why is Sara coming? It's weird. I'm pretty nervous about what we're about to do, but this is no time to let fear get the better of us. We owe Otto and the people of Celtic too much for that. Indeed. Shop, shop, shop. You'd think what happened to Celtic would at least get a mention on the radio, but no, not a word. Even under Alliance censorship, this isn't right. I'm begging you, do whatever you have to get this all sorted out. You'll have me cheering you on. You guys do some pretty crazy stuff. I know I rewrote all of it and sent it into Radio Trista over the past year. But that's also why I know you can pull through on this one. So good luck. Did we win? Oh, consolation prize. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Can we go again? Yay. Okay. The shoppity shops. Ooh, do you have anything for us? It sickens me to think that the Alliance can set fire to entire towns like it's nothing. I finally started to relax about my home over in the West too, but now I'm worried all over again. Ugh, I can't let this overwhelm me, not today. Not when so much is at stake. You guys are the only ones who can stop the Duke now. Good luck. Tell me you have something for me. You don't. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. It's alright, that means we are well prepared. The best we can be. My father can be a little heavy-handed at times too, but he'd never dream of setting fire to his own lands. That's simply insane. I hope Eustace manages to sort everything out. I use ingredients from Celtic all the time in my cooking, so what's happening there impacts me as much as anyone. Go stop that Duke from doing anything else that's this awful ever again. Thank you, Margarita. We will. Aww, Hugo cares about Becky. Ugh, see, that's camaraderie right there. Becky's been really down in the dumps ever since she found out about Celtic. Not that I can blame the poor girl, of course. The rest of us have to make this right. For her. If you're ready to buy, I'm your man. I'm still very much open for business, and I feel like every little sale lets me back you up in my own special way. It'd be nice if it was free, my good lad. It would be very nice. Ooh. Nah, we're fine. What happened to Celtic in the Grand Market was bad enough, but we even lost Otto on top of that. Why'd things have to come to this? I hate to say it, but that's the reality of war, Becky. Celtic's not the only place to have gone through this. That doesn't excuse it, obviously, but a truly great merchant would be looking for ways to overcome, to help everyone. I'm still trying to process all of this here, but I guess you're right. We're better off trying to get things sorted rather than moping about, aren't we? Promise me you'll make this operation a success. Not just for my sake, but Celtic and Otto's too. Of course, Becky, of course. Please get an enema coloring, girl. Please. Let's see. What else? Alright. Oh wait. What can we trade? Yeah, okay. Curios. Alright. Thank you, Becky. Okay, let's go to the next floor. Historical records indicate many cases of towns being set alight during the War of the Lions, too. Meanwhile, Prince Drykuls fought to protect the people of this nation and prevent any more needless sacrifices. You know, the more I think about that war, the more similarities I find between it and our current situation. Well, I have no idea if we can pull off the feats that Emperor Drykuls did. But at the very least, we are going to stop Duke Alberia. I'm sure you will. Good luck out there. I'll be praying for your success.
I haven't been able to write anything since I got a look at Celtic. It's just impossible to think up anything fun to write about after getting the first-hand look at something so terrible. I guess this time the sword overpowers the pen.
We have everything we do. Thank you, Dorothy. Ladies.
I can't believe Duke Alberia. He's almost too pitiful to hate at this point. I can't even begin to imagine what this is doing to you, Cisreen. That's why we need to help him bring this to an end. There's no other way.
What Duke Alberia has done cannot be forgiven. A man in his position should rule his lands fairly and benevolently, not burn them to ash. My father asked me to help the people of the East, so on my honor as a noble, I will make him answer for his crimes.
Go get him, Laura.
We must be the ones to make Duke Alberia answer for his heinous crimes. Honestly, I think taking responsibility would be the best thing for him.
Take care of yourself, Laura, and you too, Alyssa. I know you'll make it through all this safe and sound.
Your faith means everything to us, Monica.
I promise we'll be back right after we put a stop to Duke Alberia's madness. That goes for you too, Reen. Take care out there. I know you'll make it through.
We'll try our best. Something's up with the fish in Keldic's waters. I guess even they're terrified after what happened. Or maybe they're just lamenting how stupid we humans are. Who knows? As long as they're like that, nobody's going to be able to kick back and fish around here until things are put back in order. So please do what you can, Reen. Okay, let's see. Don't mind if I do. Okay. I've heard the Imperial Army is taking whatever measures they can to ensure the people of Celtic don't want for food. Being well fed isn't going to make their pain go away, of course, but food can help heal both the body and the soul in its own way, so I hope it lets them start their recovery process. I almost wish I could go help feed the people of Celtic, but I know my place as a student of the Academy, and that place is here helping all of you. Thank you, Nicholas. Appreciate it. And of course, your willingness to wanting to help. I made sure to take some pictures at the chaos in Celtic. It hurt to take every single one, but there's no way I could let this horror go by undocumented. Hopefully we can prevent other tragedies like this by exposing the truth to the public. Celtic's just the latest example of the horrible things war brings with it. I can only hope that exposing the truth to the public will make it to the last. Will make it the last. I still can't believe that Duke Alberia did what Duke Alberia did to Celtic. It's all so wrong. People with power are meant to protect the weak, not abuse them like this. Only you guys can put things to right, so good luck. Go show the people of Celtic that power can be good for something. What Duke Alberia did is unforgivable, so please get justice for the people of Celtic. I know you can do it. Of course. Okay, so now the hold. Nobody here. In a sense, you could say that a town is a piece of art, with every resident adding their own details. The buildings, the culture, and the history merge to create something singular and inimitable. Those nobles are in for a violent surprise if they think we're going to let them destroy art that beautiful. If I need to help you upgrade your knights so you can teach them a lesson, so be it. Been a long time since something outside of my own work irked me so much. Show those nobles what happens to people who willingly destroy pieces of art. They do not receive mercy or forgiveness. No, they do not. Oh, I like how angry she is. Valimar is ready.
So Eustace's dad's the one who gave the order to set fire to Keldek? How could anyone do something like that? It's all in your hands now. I'll be here with the horses praying for you, and take care of Eustace too, please.
You bet, Paula.
My opinion of the nobility has really changed since I joined the riding club. But that sure as hell doesn't mean that I'm gonna excuse what the Duke did. Go get him, guys, but take care of Eustace.
This will give me a chance to get some real usage data for the new reinforced blade, at least. That'll help. I've got a few little tweaks to make, but once they're done, I'll hand it off to Valimar.
It's hard to believe someone would resort to razing a town in this day and age. Humans never change, do they? Honestly, I'm sick and tired of seeing them do the same stupid things again and again.
Sorry, Celine.
I know. Maybe it's a little rash of me to lump all of you together. But do you think you can show me that humanity is more than a series of foolish decisions?
We can. I promise you that.
Oh. If something isn't done about Duke Alboreas soon, there's no telling what he might do. While we'll need to put our exploration of the spirit shrines on hold for the time being, there's no time to waste. No matter what, we need to take him down.
Yes, we do. The blade, reinforced with Zamorian ore, has been equipped. How much will be achieved with it during its first battle depends entirely on you, Awakener. Right, now isn't the time to be hesitating. I promise I'll make the best use of it I can. The outcome with V wasn't how I wanted things to go, but I want to learn and grow from it regardless. Very well. I shall answer to your will. Okay, guys. Let's go.
I've always known that we were in the middle of a real war, but until now I didn't understand what kind of pain and sacrifice that truly entailed.
Same here. Part of me still trying to convince myself that something so unjust couldn't really have happened. But what's done is done. We can't turn back time. But we can and will stop the Duke from doing anything like that ever again.
That's right. We'll make sure of that.
We're ready. Let's go.
You guys ready to go? Your equipment's in perfect order, right? And Valimar's all ready too?
Choosing to commence the operation will advance the story with the current party members. Wait. I must check something. I must sleep real quick. Because apparently we don't have our full HP and magic for some reason. You can't turbo sleeping. Okay, let's go. Yes, we are ready.
Everyone, commence final preparations. Depart for the agreed location. Once there, we're on standby until the assault begins.
Yes, ma'am.
Departing for the agreed location. We'll keep watch for any threats from the ground.
Course to the Kreuzin province secured. Courageous, full speed ahead.
Go, go, go!
What could that be? This sounds like... Is that the 4th Armored Division? It is! It's Craig the Red! The advantage is ours! On our pride as Imperial soldiers, it's time to blast those walking chunks of metal to pieces! Yes, sir! Units 2 and 3, advance! Back up Unit 1 while dealing with enemies that approach from both flanks. Yes, sir! Blast, I can't believe they've advanced this far. Apparently they're eager to meet the same fate that Keldic did. Well, if that's the case, let's give them what they want. Yes, sir! Come in, come in. This is Bereahard's southern entrance. Do you read me? What is it? We're a little busy at the moment. We're under attack from the South Croydon Highway. It's the RMP. Come again? Impudent little. No matter. Now's our chance to put these dogs down for good. Focus all firepower on their legs to impede their movement. Keep it up while making a gradual retreat. We'll need to force them to call for reinforcements. Yes, ma'am! The battle on the north side of the city should have begun by now. The rest is in your hands, Class 7. What in the world? Did a battle break out close by or something? What's Duke Alberia doing at a time like this? If only Lord Rufus was here.
They attacked the city from both sides? The shameless fiends! Is there still no response from the Pantagruel?
I'm afraid not, Your Grace. We've been trying repeatedly, but we've yet to gain contact. The same remains true for Lord Rufus's personal ship as well.
Damn son of mine. Surely he isn't planning on casting me aside? I thought Eustace was the only useless son I had, but I see I was mistaken. Regardless, we must make the best of what we have and repel those intruders. See that my will is done.
Yes, Your Grace.
There's a sad sight. Man, if
I'd known things were gonna pan out to be such a mess here, I would have gone to where the 4th Division is.
Remember, we're not to even think of trying to fight in any of this war's major battles. We belong in the shadows, and as such, that is where we shall remain. Leave the battles that will be recorded in history's pages to others.
You're too uptight for someone whose only job now is to sit and do a whole lot of nothing. Hell, didn't you just get back from Crossbell? If we're just gonna be sitting around anyway, you might as well relax.
Well, I can't deny I have as little interest as you in being here. But interest or no, this is work! Work!
Looks like I'm not the only one who doesn't want to be here. Then again, it takes a special kind of person to want to help someone who has no problem burning his own territory to the ground. Still, as someone whose own life is about to burn out, perhaps this is where I belong. May I manage one last moment of beauty before my flame burns out completely.
Was that? The Crimson Wings?
This is Alphen Raise Arner, speaking from on board the Courageous. We have come to arrest Duke Alberea on suspicion of ordering the destruction and razing of Keldic. Please surrender peacefully.
Your Highness. Ah! So the attacks on Berea-Hard were merely a diversion? No matter. Shoot them down! Back off! The Hessian Knight? Too late! Ah! Impossible!
Thanks for clearing a path, Rain. Wow, reinforcing it with Zemurian ore really did make a huge difference.
Their defenses are weak. Now's our chance to rush inside.
Right!
Don't get ahead of yourselves now.
That sounds like...
A new soul dot?
Hello, beautiful children of Class 7. It looks like our time to fight has come once again.
Scarlet? Scarlet, is that you?
Not a fan of you suddenly showing up. Oh well. I still owe you for managing to escape from us back at Gorelia Fortress.
I suppose so. But for what it's worth, I just don't care. I don't care about our past encounters. I don't care about the Noble Alliance, and I don't care about what happens to this country.
Huh?
What do you mean?
I have no reason to want to cling to life. See punish the man who stole everything from me just to put a railway through my homeland by putting a bullet in his heart. That was all I lived for. Now it's done. Right now I'm nothing but a walking corpse searching for a place to die. That's why I've come to see you, Ashen Prince. You're the perfect opponent for me to fall in battle against.
She's lost the will to live as well.
What a spoiled child.
Still, you're all welcome to join me if you want. This Kestrel Soul Dot was designed for pure speed. And I'm going to be pushing it past its limits and flying it straight to hell where V and G await. But there's always room for more passengers on the trip. I'll give you the full story if you decide to join us. Sound fair? And if you choose not to join, well, that way has its own charms, I suppose.
If it's a fight you want, I can grant you that much. But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice. I won't let anyone else so easily choose to die.
If you think you can stop me, go right ahead and try, Ashen Awakener.
This'll be a tough one. Be careful.
Oh man. Okay, she's quick, so we're definitely gonna need some B. First, let's just attack. Let's see if we can find her weak points. Yes.
Let's go. Gotcha.
Starting good.
Of course.
And use. Oh, we don't have feet. Or Elliot. Okay.
Sorry for the
What
trouble.
does he do again?
I'll show you how it's done.
Okay. What about
I leave
Sara?
this to you.
All right, let's get this started.
No. Oh, to her. Interesting. Yeah, let's try it. See if it works. Nice.
Gotcha.
I think so.
Let's go. Gotcha. Time.
So far, so good. So far, so good.
It's working. Keep it up.
Leave it to me.
Let's do
I'm counting
Laura.
on ya. Understood. Huh.
Uh-oh, not good.
Gotcha.
We're good, we're good. We have to play smart because we don't have any healing.
Onward.
Let's see
I
if
leave this
that
to you.
works.
All right, let's get this started. Huh?
Jeez. Let's defend.
Bring it on.
Oh, now we can't do anything. Wonderful. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. Well, let's take it. Ouch. That wasn't so bad. It was okay.
Okay.
Jeez, she's just going and going.
Gotcha.
That's it. Just a little more.
Come on, come on. Oh no!
Okay.
Let's do That's fine. Let's keep doing that. Of course, now we don't have any more.
Gotcha! Now! Gotcha!
Ooh, one more hit. Wow. 0 damage. Wow. Bye-bye. Oh, you lucky. Why is she hitting so little?
Leave it to me.
No idea, but let's charge.
Allow me.
Won't happen again. There you go.
Understood.
I didn't even do that. That was just all on their own. Oh, we'll save her. Oh my gosh, she's gonna die.
You didn't do half bad that time.
He did it.
Nice work, Reem.
I can see why you were C's classmate. You fought just as wonderfully as he does in his azure light. Now I can go with no regrets.
This is bad. Watch out, Rain! Pushing her soul dot for that kind of speed put a huge strain on its orbital engine. At this rate, the same thing that happened with B's gonna happen here too.
I won't let that happen. I'm not going to stand back and allow anyone else to die. Not if I have the power to stop it. We're doing this, Valimar!
Acknowledged.
There really is no end to your recklessness.
Is that her Soldat's cockpit?
Yeah, looks like I managed to separate it in time. I want to check to see if she's alright in there just in case, though.
You put on a good show, Reem. All right, everyone. We're going in.
Right. We've got to hurry while Claire and the others are keeping the soldiers here occupied.
We will go and assess the situation inside. Follow as soon as you are able.
I will. Take care, everyone.
Our objective is to infiltrate the fortress and apprehend my father, Duke Albarea. Remain on guard at all times.
Let's hurry. Class 7, Group A, advance into the fortress.
How is she, Valimar?
I detect vital readings from inside. Her life appears to be in no danger.
This should do it. Are you okay?
Why did you have to? I was so close. So close to being reunited with them.
Sorry, but I wasn't about to let that happen. I can't pretend to know everything about the life that you've led, but based on what I do know, I don't believe it's okay for that life to come to an end like this. Accept justice for what you've done, and then find a way to atone for your crimes.
You really are soft.
Looks like she passed out. Still, I'm glad I made it in time.
Same here.
It's Ordine!
How long have you been there?
Oh, how cute. Did you come because you were all worried about your friend?
You got me. Still, I wasn't expecting you to try a bet with stakes quite that high. Did you even stop to think for 1 second about what would happen if you got caught in that explosion?
I wasn't thinking at all, to be honest. Still, if I can't win a bet like that, what chance do I have of winning against you? Right, Crow?
Fair enough. Well, thanks. Oh, and reinforcing your weapon with Zemirian ores, not a bad idea. Just know that you're gonna need to do more than reinforce some old sword to match up to Ordine. So, you know, keep working your way through those trials. Oh, and that was some fine work you did making it, George. Can't wait to see what the final product looks like.
I think you'll like what you see.
As for the two of you, Toa and Angelica, looks like you've really gotten the hang of flying that thing. I don't think there are many students out there who can learn to handle a cutting-edge cruiser in a couple weeks. You two are nuts.
It was nothing. We can't afford to take forever getting used to a ship when we've got a troublemaker like you to bring home.
Just you wait. You'll be coming back to us. I promise you that. And I hope you're ready to be on cleaning duty until graduation as a penalty for worrying us so much.
If you think you can do it, go right ahead. You still got a long way to go before you can defeat me. But I ain't gonna complain if you actually pull it off.
Okay, time to get back to work. Your classmates must be waiting inside for you by now. You should go after them.
We'll get Valimar back on board the Courageous and keep watch here. You can count on that.
Ha! Good luck!
Thanks. We'll be back soon.
Stop right there!
If it isn't the Northern Jaegers. Step aside. Our business is with Duke Alberea, not with you.
Afraid that's not gonna happen. We have orders to take you into our custody, Usus Alberea.
And for our homeland of Northumbria, we intend to do just that.
Some things just don't change.
Sara Valestein? I wasn't expecting to find you accompanying our target. I was aware that you'd made quite a name for yourself as a bracer by the name of Purple Lightning.
But I see the rumors about you becoming a teacher at that academy were also true.
Do you know them, Instructor?
Yeah, afraid so. We go quite a ways back. I don't intend to tell you that what you're doing is wrong. There's no doubting that the money you raise is vital to the people back home. But right now, being an instructor to these kids comes first. And Erebonia, not Northumbria, is my home now. So I don't care who it saves. I'll show no mercy to anyone who dares to burn my home to the ground. I'll make damn sure you can never do anything like that ever again. So let's go. I'll take all of you on.
You might be tough, but do you honestly think you can fight us by yourself?
You don't have to fight alone.
I won't allow it. We'll help.
Nuh-uh. I want you all to stand back and leave this to me. It's time for me to settle what I failed to do 6 years ago.
But why are you so set on doing this?
Very well.
It's time to make you regret turning your back on your homeland and leaving us.
Let me show you why I'm called the Purple Lightning.
What?
Up we go!
Sara can now use Northern Limits.
My turn.
Okay, let's do that.
Time to try for once.
Impossible!
Okay, we're burning daylight.
on?
How did you withstand all of that completely alone?
Unbelievable.
It looks like you've grown even stronger since your days in the Corps.
Well, is that all you got? Go on! Fight me! I can take it! So try your luck as long as you want!
You're serious?
Instructor.
Nah, I've had enough. I see no point in wasting any more time fighting with a wounded lioness.
This battle's dragged on long enough. I think this is time to walk away.
Our contract with the Kreuzsen province is hereby complete.
Are you allowed to simply abandon your contracts like that?
We've worked enough for the money we've been paid. We're not in the business of doing unpaid overtime.
Farewell, Valestein.
We may meet again, but it won't be during this war.
I sure hope not.
We're withdrawing. Disperse, and make your way to the agreed location.
Yeah!
That could have gone a lot worse than it did.
Indeed, and it was all thanks to the complete and utter lack of sanity of our loving instructor.
Where do they get off calling me a wounded lioness anyway? I'll show them a lioness, the bastards. Still, I really wish you guys hadn't seen me that way. Didn't want you to know my background either, but not much I can do about that now, huh?
So you were just like V?
Yep. Once upon a time, I was a Jaeger too. A member of the Northern Jaegers, to be exact. That was 6 years ago, before I became a bracer. During my time there, I ended up being saved by Colonel Beatrix. That was what led me to break out of the group.
I got all that from the ID ages ago, of course.
I guess you have your fair share of burdens to shoulder like the rest of us.
All this was a long, long time ago.
Are you all right?
You've contributed more than enough already. Leave the rest to us.
Okay. Maybe I went a little overboard in that fight. But you know what? It paid off. You won't need to worry about Jaegers on your way to the Duke now. He should still be somewhere in here. Find him, and do what we came to do.
Understood. And you stay right here and rest. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's go and find my father.
Sara temporarily left the party. I think I may have overdone it just a little. Still, at least now, we shouldn't have to worry about the Northern Jaegers causing us any more trouble. I leave the rest to you guys. Come back safe and with some good stories to tell, okay? You bet. We're not in the business of fate. Still, at least now we shouldn't have to worry about the Northern Jaegers causing us any more trouble. I leave the rest to you guys. Wow. I think this is where I'm gonna stop today. But man, we got a lot done. I still can't believe I got to talk to the whole crew and be prepared. And that fight with Scarlet was really fun. Definitely not as difficult as Nightheart's battle though. Gosh, he was really tough. I'm really glad that she wasn't as tough because I didn't have Fee or Elliot for like my main people to use in solo battles for teammates. Oof. But I really thought she was gonna die. So I'm really glad Reen saved her. I wish we could have done the same for V. But oh well, at least we got to save one, and hopefully whoever else we gotta save from wanting to suicide like that. And with Crow, like, I don't know what to think of him. He cares, but he also doesn't care. It's hard, like, I don't know. Like, why does he care what happens to Scarlet? Like, does he care? Why didn't he attack Rean right then and there? Or the ship even? The Courageous? Like, what does he want? What is he thinking? Like, I don't know. It's so hard to read him. It's like, whose side is he really on? Maybe he's double-crossing everyone, you know what I mean? I don't know. But hey, it was nice seeing him. I still don't know how to feel about him. He did murder, you know, Osborne in cold blood. And so, I don't know why people are just forgetting that he killed someone. So, they really want him back. They don't care that he's a murderer and a traitor and all this stuff. It's really weird. I don't know how I'd feel if it was like real life. I guess if I knew someone for 3 years and they were one of my best friends and they killed someone and just betrayed me and our group working for terrorists, like, dude, that's messed up. I don't think you can. But hey, it's a game, you know, whatever. But the biggest thing was with Sara. Like, what? I mean, I've played this game before. How did I forget that she was a Jaeger? And that whole last scene made me really wish I had Fee with me. I would have loved to see what her reaction was. I should have taken her with me. Now I gotta wait till I play for the Platinum Trophy. I'll take Fee with me next time, that's for sure. Just because I want to see what she says about that. She pretty much has the same upbringing as Fee then. So that's really interesting. And she's from North Ambria. I don't know how far north that is. I'm gonna have to look at a map. But man, that was really interesting. Got a new move. Super awesome. Too bad she can't come with us, but it's okay. I don't know. I was really surprised by her past. And no wonder she like recruited Fee, you know, she saved Fee like the other lady, the nurse, the head nurse saved her. So I don't know, it's really nice, it all ties together, you know. Anyways, I really enjoyed this episode. I'm enjoying the story so far, and in the next episode we're gonna go through all of Duke Albarea's minions to get to him and see what we're gonna do about him. He's been a villain for like the longest time, since the first game where he like treats Eustace like crap. We don't like that, so we gotta do something about this guy. And I am so anxious to do it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. I had a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please give it a like. It lets me know you liked it too. Comment below your thoughts and share it with your friends, and subscribe to this channel for more episodes into the series. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you don't miss anything. Until the next one, you guys take a lot of care. Jenny!